welcome. Look, today we are handing you the absolute ultimate, completely stress-free playbook for creating Pinterest pins. And we're going to do it without you wanting to pull your hair out. If you've ever felt totally bogged down trying to just get your content out there, you are in exactly the right place. So let's be totally honest with each other. We've all sat down at our desks to make just one quick pin, right? And then somehow you end up staring blankly at your screen for 20 minutes. It's incredibly frustrating. But the real culprit here, it isn't a lack of creativity. Nope. It's the sheer number of tiny, fragmented marketing decisions required just to hit publish on one single image. You see, the real reason pin creation just sucks the life out of you is context switching. Think about it. You start writing a title, then you jump over to do some keyword research, then you open Canva, then back to tweak the text. Honestly, it's exhausting. We need to step away from this chaotic artist approach. Instead, we're going to embrace a smart, repeatable assembly line where we batch our decisions in a fixed, logical order. Let's dive right into the three major pin bottlenecks, the exact spots where the friction really happens. Okay, the very first trap is writing clever, but totally vague titles. Remember, you've got up to 100 characters to play with in bulk uploads. It is so easy to forget that a title's actual job is to clearly tell people what they're going to find, using the specific words they're actually searching for. Clever is nice, sure, but clarity wins every single time. To really show you what I mean, take these two options. My favorite planning trick sounds kind of fun, but it's completely vague. Now compare that to weekly content planning template for small business owners. It is night and day. Clarity absolutely crushes cleverness. That second title gives Pinterest the exact context it needs to push your content to the exact right people. It hands them the topic, the format, and the audience all on a silver platter. Now, the other massive bottlenecks, they're all about doing things in the wrong order or, honestly, for the wrong reasons. I'm talking about squeezing disconnected keywords into your 500-character description instead of, writing for actual human beings. Or opening up a design tool before you even know what your core message is. And when you don't know your message, you inevitably end up trying to cram a whole paragraph of text onto a single image, just praying something sticks. This brings us to the golden rule of Pinterest. Your visual is literally just the vehicle. It's meant to deliver a message quickly. Please don't try to make it look all impressive until you know exactly what it needs to communicate. You've got to start with one central message. The image should support that message, not compete with it. And when you finally do get to the design phase, stick to these absolute non-negotiables for the feed. You want one easy-to-read headline. You desperately need strong contrast. Because remember, most people are squinting at this on a mobile screen. Pick a relevant visual that explains the topic in a split second, leave plenty of empty space around your text, and always stick to that vertical 2-3 layout. Usually that's 1,000 by 1,500 pixels. That's the secret sauce to actually stopping the scroll. So let's talk about a faster, step-by-step workflow, delaying your design until the direction is perfectly clear. Think of this as the very first half of your assembly line. Phase 1, content direction. Before you even think about looking at colors or fonts, you nail down the exact destination page and its main topic. Then you pick just one specific angle for the pin. Draft about 5 to 10 title variations to find the absolute strongest one, and then build a human, genuinely useful description. You're doing all this copy work first, completely free from any visual distractions. Okay, once those words are locked in, we hit phase 2. Visuals and execution. By gathering your supporting details, like your alt text, your board choices, and the URL, and writing out a super quick visual brief beforehand, the actual design part becomes an absolute breeze. It's no longer this open-ended struggle. You are literally just executing a game plan. Let's put this right into practice with a weekly content planner example. Just look at how beautifully organized this is. If you're promoting a weekly planner, having this exact setup changes the whole game. You've got your angle, planning without the daily scramble, a targeted title, a description that actually explains the value. You have a highly specific visual direction, like a clean desk scene, and your board is already picked out. Having this structure means your design finally has a true purpose. You literally just open up your software, follow the recipe, and schedule it. Now let's talk about speeding things up with AI, scaling up without losing your unique voice. A lot of folks get this entirely wrong. If you just generically ask AI to write a Pinterest pin, you are going to get robotic, generic fluff. It just won't convert. But if you switch to smart prompting, giving the AI your specific URL, your target audience, and your chosen angle to build a complete package, you completely eliminate that dread of the blank page. You end up with highly strategic, ready-to-use content. To make this whole process utterly frictionless and take all that heavy lifting completely off your plate, there's a tool called PinPerfect Pro V2. It was built specifically to handle this repetitive structure for you. It takes your URL and develops all those SEO-aware titles, descriptions, alt text, and image instructions all in one single unified place. The real magic here, it isn't just about generating words. It's that this tool practically forces you to stick to that smart assembly line workflow. It keeps the entire pin package together. It totally stops you from falling into that time-wasting trap of jumping between disconnected tasks. You get a highly structured starting point, but, and this is crucial, it leaves the final creative choice and voice 100% in your hands. You spend way less time second-guessing yourself and way more time actually getting your content out into the world. So if you are just totally tired of the daily Pinterest grind and want to test out this guided flow for yourself, you can grab the tool right at the link provided. It is a really fantastic way to instantly upgrade how you handle the platform. I'm going to leave you with this one final thought. Just imagine how much time you could win back this week and how much faster your traffic could grow if you stopped treating every single pin like a chaotic art project and started running a smooth, repeatable system. Think about it. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, and hey, happy pinning!